10 tips to naturally boost your testosterone. Do you feel fatigued, with low concentration, irritated or depressed, with short memory, think your strength is not the same anymore, your muscles are shrinking, and you no longer are that person with high libido and virility as before? Well, all these symptoms might be alerting you that your blood testosterone might be low. And that's the topic of today's video: symptoms of low testosterone, including the more subtle ones, so you can identify them early on. Here you will also learn about the dangers of low testosterone, why there is a global decline in men's testosterone levels, what is good for boosting your blood testosterone, and finally, I will give you 10 natural tips to increase your testosterone. So stay till the end. Let's go. Age. The occurrence of low testosterone symptoms is not limited to a specific age group, affecting teenagers, adults, and the elderly alike. Therefore, whether young or older, it's important to recognize that these symptoms might be indicative of low testosterone and are not exclusively associated with aging. Has testosterone been decreasing in men recently? One of the most shocking data I came across recently was seeing this graph of testosterone decline in men from the 2000s. Take a look at this testosterone graph in over 100,000 Israeli men from 2006 to 2019. I don't want you to know how to interpret graphs, but just by looking, you can tell something is wrong. The curve in red is the older graph, from 2006 to 2009, and the yellow is the more recent testosterone value, from 2016 to 2019. Pay attention. What we see is that a man around 20 years old had his peak of testosterone, and that it would decrease with age. What catches my attention is that today, a man in his 20s has lower testosterone than the average of 60-year-old men from 15 years ago. And it's not that 2006 was the peak of men's serum testosterone. On the contrary, historical snapshots show that from 1970 until the 2000s, there was a significant drop in male testosterone. So, this decline is not new and is very concerning. Why is it concerning? What does testosterone do? Testosterone is the main male hormone. It's what, during adolescence, develops male characteristics: deep voice, body hair, beard, muscle strength. And it also grows the sexual organs, makes bones stronger, and is essential in reproductive function, as it helps to increase sexual desire and in the production of sperm. So that graph shows us a significant drop in testosterone across all age groups, not just in young people. What is considered a low level of testosterone in the blood? It depends on age, but according to the American Urology Association, a blood testosterone lower than 300 nanograms per deciliter for adults is considered low. As I said, testosterone decreases with age. That's normal. It peaks around the 20s, and from the age of 30, a man loses, on average, 1 to 2% per year of blood testosterone. And what are the signs and symptoms of low testosterone? What should you be alert to that might indicate a problem with your body? First, fatigue. The decrease in testosterone levels can be the main cause of an increase in the feeling of fatigue, even after a good night's sleep. This hormone plays a crucial role in regulating the body's energy, and its deficiency can result in constant exhaustion, suggesting the need to assess and possibly treat this condition to improve well-being and quality of life. Second, low sex drive. Low sexual desire affects both the young adult, who prefers to spend his time on video games, and older men, who experience a natural decrease in libido with aging. Both cases illustrate how sexual interest can vary throughout life, influenced by lifestyle factors and natural biological changes. Third, mood changes. Testosterone also influences mood, so men with low testosterone can become more anxious or depressed, more irritable, nervous, or have sudden mood swings. Fourth, loss of body hair. Testosterone and its more potent form, dihydrotestosterone, DHT, are directly related to hair loss, known as androgenetic alopecia. Low levels of this hormone can lead to weakening of the beard, loss of hair on the legs and armpits, or slow beard growth, showing how hormones significantly affect body hair growth. Fifth, difficulty in achieving and maintaining an erection. Many young men face challenges with sexuality, particularly in achieving and maintaining an erection, leading some to resort to medications like Viagra or Cialis. Testosterone, a crucial hormone in this process, plays a key role in both obtaining and maintaining erections. Low levels of this hormone can result in difficulties in having erections during intimacy, or even the absence of spontaneous erections upon waking, a time of day when testosterone levels naturally increase. The lack of a morning erection can be an indication of health problems. However, sexual impotence is not caused solely by low testosterone. Factors such as anxiety, excessive alcohol consumption, and smoking can also compromise erectile capacity, showing that sexual well-being is affected by a combination of physical and behavioral conditions. Sixth, decreased bone mass. Leading to osteopenia and osteoporosis, since testosterone helps strengthen bones, so men with low testosterone, especially older men, may have lower bone volume and be more prone to fractures. Seventh, decreased muscle mass. Individuals facing difficulties in gaining muscle mass or noticing a loss of it, along with low exercise endurance, may be experiencing the impacts of reduced levels of testosterone. This hormone is essential for muscle development, directly influencing the body's ability to build and maintain muscles, as well as affecting stamina and physical performance. Adjustments in diet, lifestyle, or medical interventions may be necessary to counterbalance these issues and promote muscle health. Eighth, hot flashes, similar to those experienced by women during menopause. This symptom includes a sudden sensation of body heating, accompanied by sweating and skin redness, indicating significant hormonal changes that affect the body's thermal regulation. Ninth, increased body fat. Men with low testosterone may exhibit increased body fat, especially in the belly, and also if there's an imbalance between testosterone and estrogen, the man can develop gynecomastia, which is the growth of breasts. 10th, poor memory. Testosterone also aids in cognitive functions, so men with low testosterone may have affected memory and concentration difficulties. 11th, infertility. Testosterone helps a man's body produce sperm and spermatozoa. When hormone levels are low, his count of spermatozoa can also be low or zero, azoospermia, which can make it difficult or impossible for a man to impregnate his partner. 12th, smaller testicles and penis. The body requires testosterone to develop the penis and testicles, so low levels of testosterone can contribute to a smaller penis or softer and atrophied testicles. So, as you can see, testosterone is very important for male health. So, what's happening? Why is testosterone decreasing over the years? There are several factors. It's a combination. It's not possible to point to one culprit. I'll mention 3 things that are very important which are certainly contributing to this. First, endocrine disruptors. I believe this to be the most important reason. If you've never heard of them, these endocrine disruptors deregulate our hormones. They are chemical substances present in the environment, in the pesticide you accidentally eat, in the air you breathe. According to the WHO, more than 99% of the world's population breathes air more polluted than recommended. So, probably I'm breathing polluted air, and so are you. But it's also the water we drink, the preservatives we eat, the plastics that wrap our food that are in our containers, in yogurt, in Danonino, or in the cookie package, that receipt from purchases and credit card statements with those thermal papers, throw them away, they're full of BPA, which is an endocrine disruptor. And just to give you an idea of how surrounded we are by this trash, a recent study in the United States showed that high levels of BPA, which is this toxic compound, were present in workout clothes, gym bras, and tops from famous brands like Nike, Mizuno, New Balance, Fila, Asics, North Face, was 22 times above the allowed limit. So it wasn't just a little bit above. Second, dysbiosis, alteration of our intestinal flora. Besides these endocrine disruptors, we're living in an era where food is not ideal. We're taking more antibiotics than we should, and these processed foods all reduce our defense and kill the good bacteria in our intestine. Our intestine is our second brain. Here we have numerous beneficial bacteria that help lose weight, boost immunity, and also testosterone. I'll focus on one, Lactobacillus reuteri, which is part of the human intestinal flora. Look, some common additives in processed foods can kill reuteri, and studies in mice have already shown that reuteri, besides reducing infections, improving tolerance to certain foods, absorbing more nutrients, modulating immunity, and preventing leaky gut, can increase testosterone. The mice that ate a high-fat diet and took reuteri gained less weight, had higher testosterone and larger testicles. Could this intestinal dysbiosis also be leading us to this drop in testosterone? Third, unhealthy lifestyles. And of course, lifestyle habits also influence testosterone. If you're sedentary, it will worsen testosterone. If you're overweight or obese as well. If you sleep poorly. If you're pre-diabetic or diabetic as well. So, as we can't avoid all the endocrine disruptors and everything that affects our intestinal flora, we have to try to focus on what we can improve. How to naturally increase testosterone. 10 tips to naturally boost your testosterone. 1. Reduce exposure to endocrine disruptors. Endocrine disruptors are chemical substances that can interfere with the body's endocrine system and mimic, block, or alter hormones. Substances like bisphenol A, BPA, commonly found in plastics and can linings, and phthalates, present in personal care products, are known for their properties that disturb hormonal production. Studies have shown that exposure to these chemicals may be linked to reduced testosterone levels. Reducing exposure to these disruptors involves choosing BPA and phthalate-free products using glass or stainless steel containers for food and beverages, and preferring cosmetics and personal hygiene products with natural ingredients. These lifestyle changes can help minimize the negative impact of these substances on testosterone levels. 2. Maintain your ideal weight. This is one of the most important things you should do. Why? Because fat transforms your testosterone. Especially belly fat increases an enzyme called aromatase, which converts the testosterone your testicle produces into estrogen. That's why the chubbier teenager will speak in a higher pitch and will have gynecomastia. He needs to lose weight and not replace testosterone because it will be converted into estrogen. So, low testosterone and higher estrogen will increase fat deposition in typical female areas, which are breasts, hips, and thighs. 3. Avoid diabetes. By maintaining your ideal weight, you will reduce your risk of prediabetes and diabetes. And if you have altered blood sugar or insulin resistance, try to reverse it. Both obesity and diabetes increase the risk of low testosterone. A study showed that 30% of overweight men had low testosterone, compared to just over 6% of those with normal weight. And nearly 25% of men with diabetes also had low testosterone. 4. Appropriate supplementation. Supplementation can play a crucial role in optimizing testosterone levels, especially in the presence of nutritional deficiencies. Zinc, for example, is an essential mineral that acts as an aromatase inhibitor, helping to prevent the conversion of testosterone into estrogen. Moreover, vitamin D, often dubbed the sun hormone, has been linked to higher levels of testosterone. Studies indicate that men with vitamin D deficiency may experience an increase in testosterone levels after supplementation. Magnesium, another important mineral, is involved in over 300 biochemical processes in the body, including testosterone production. Magnesium supplementation can improve sleep quality, another key factor for testosterone production. Therefore, a balanced approach to supplementation, focused on correcting specific deficiencies, can be an effective strategy for maintaining healthy testosterone levels. 5. Engage in physical exercise. In the case of low testosterone, the most effective is weight training, lifting weights and increasing muscle mass. So, combining aerobic training with weightlifting increases testosterone production. But if you don't like lifting weights, you can do any exercise, as studies have shown that men who exercised regularly were less likely to have low testosterone levels than those who were sedentary. 6. Avoid alcohol. Alcohol reduces testosterone, especially if you overdo it. Frequent and heavy alcohol consumption can increase estrogen levels, besides converting more testosterone into estrogen. And it also increases cortisol, which also destroys testosterone. 7. Sleep well. Most of the body's testosterone is produced during deep sleep, especially during REM sleep. If you sleep poorly or are frequently woken up at night, your testosterone tends to decrease. So, sleep better, 7 to 9 hours a day, to improve this. 8. Avoid stress. Today, most people are very stressed. Stress increases cortisol, which destroys testosterone. And, on the other hand, more confident people may have higher testosterone levels. There's even a Harvard study showing that having a more confident posture, doing that power pose, can impact your testosterone and cortisol levels. It's somewhat controversial, but it won't hurt. 9. Eat real food. Some foods can worsen your testosterone, especially ultra-processed ones. So, start eating things that can increase testosterone production, like fatty fish, which are good sources of zinc, vitamin D, and protein, all important for maintaining healthy testosterone levels. Avocados, which have healthy fat, help in hormonal health. Besides containing boron, which like zinc, can benefit testosterone levels. Eat plenty of vegetables, especially dark green leaves, which have a lot of magnesium, which helps with testosterone. Fruits, because of the antioxidants, which fight inflammation. Besides avocado, another fruit that can help is pomegranate, which has studies showing it can protect Leydig cells that produce testosterone, increasing its levels. 10. Mental health management. Mental health and testosterone levels are deeply interconnected. Depression and anxiety, for instance, can lead to a reduction in testosterone production, creating a vicious cycle that affects overall well-being. Conversely, low testosterone levels can exacerbate mental health issues. Effective strategies for managing mental health include therapy, meditation, regular exercise, and relaxation techniques. Additionally, social support and open communication about mental health issues are crucial. By addressing mental health, not only can the quality of life be improved, but there can also be a positive impact on testosterone levels, highlighting the importance of a holistic approach to health and well-being. And of course, talk to your doctor about whether you should replace testosterone or not. He will weigh the risks and benefits. Even if your levels are low and you have symptoms, hormone replacement is not always the first option. If your doctor can identify the source of the low levels, for example, weight gain, hypothyroidism, stress, insomnia, or a specific medication. Many medications can alter your testosterone. He might first resolve that issue. As I said, often by controlling diabetes, treating hypothyroidism, losing weight, exercising, sleeping well, and maintaining a good diet, your levels will normalize. Can probiotics help? Maybe. I'm in favor, especially of Lactobacillus reuteri. We also have tribulus and maca that can help. Low testosterone can increase your cardiovascular risk, but hormone replacement can too. And there are several other risks, even with gels applied to the skin. What are they? Worsening of sleep apnea, acne, gynecomastia, which is breast enlargement, hair loss, benign prostatic hyperplasia, which is that prostate enlargement. And if you have a small tumor that is dormant, testosterone can increase the speed of prostate cancer growth. The testicles shrink and can lead to infertility, stimulating excessive production of red blood cells, which contributes to the increase of blood clots, deep vein thrombosis, stroke, and pulmonary embolism. Moreover, some research shows that testosterone therapy can increase the risk of heart disease and heart attack. You have to see well. Talk to your doctor, try to improve your life as a whole, avoid plastics, BPA, dioxins, and all the trash we are exposed to. Did you like the video? Remember to share so more people can have this knowledge. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. See you in the next video.